All right, hello, and welcome to Benvenue's Corner. I'm Benvenue, if you didn't know, and this is my Madden 20 franchise. I'm in my second season. We've taken the 2-14 Orlando Sentinels and turned them into a 10-6 playoff team. Now, unfortunately, they lost the very first game of the playoffs, their wild card play-in, and they were one and done. And that did not make rookie head coach Shaq Hennessy very happy. He figures he has some unfinished business, so we had another draft, we had some free agency, some players left, some players joined. So I just want to go over a brief recap of who joined the team, who left the team, who we drafted, and a big trade. So in free agency, the team has signed a veteran backup quarterback, which is not something they were going to find in the draft. The draft class for the quarterbacks were not very deep, and the best talent were going to be in the first rounds, and there was no way I was going to take a first-round quarterback having this young starter already in the ranks. So we found Kerry Kaplan, who is a veteran quarterback with a strong arm, should fit this offense well, just need a stabilizing presence, just in case something should happen to Kiefer Byrne. As far as running backs go, we have speed, but we didn't have a decent power back, so we brought in Lee Kemp on a one-year deal to hopefully fill that role of the short yardage power back. We drafted Kenya Tomlinson to be the starting fullback. Our starting fullback last year just didn't have enough speed to get out in front and lead block. At wide receiver, we drafted Chris Bradley in the second round to add that speed element we were just lacking. And we signed free agent Ricky LaMontagne for some depth. At tight end, it's been a complete overhaul. Speaking of the big trade, we traded a first-round pick, a third-round pick next year, and starting left end Tracy Felton for this wide receiver turned tight end Mark Spellman, who was taken I think with the 5th pick in the second round. So I think we gave up a lot to get him. All these other players, Kiefer Sanders was a free agent pickup. Terrence Durham was the fullback last year. He moves out to tight end to just be a blocker. And Brandon Strong was picked up as an undrafted free agent. At left tackle, we drafted John Hicks, and Logan Lacoste was on the practice squad last year. At left guard, Hardy returns as starter. We drafted Tyrone Holloman, and Ellis Moorhead was on the practice squad last year. You're going to hear that a lot. Crockett returns to start at center. Milton Katz moves from guard to backup center. And Jared Bates was on the practice squad last year. Seth Costanzo returns as a starting right guard, and Jeremiah Spriggs was drafted. Sean Beatles is the returning right tackle, and Shaquem Wagner comes back as the backup. At left end, Tanner Malone moves from right outside linebacker in the 3-4 to a 4-3 speed rushing defensive end. We picked up Steve Cleveland in the draft, and Dwayne Maxwell was on the practice squad. Houston Madsen was drafted. Mac Rowland was brought in, I believe, as a free agent. And William Wendell Brinkley was on the practice squad. Vernon Hunt moves from defensive end to a pass-rushing D-tackle. Sheldon Bates returns as a starting D-tackle. Kent Kendall was drafted. Cleveland was signed, I think he was signed as an undrafted free agent. And Deacon Cohen was on the practice squad last year. Denario Blanton moves from second middle linebacker to a pass-covering left outside linebacker. And Lorenzo Day was on the practice squad. London Bates stays at middle linebacker. We signed some veteran depth in Alfonso Davis and Sharif Caver. Artavius Baber was a free agent undrafted. And Jason McKnight was on the practice squad. Bernard Jordan was brought in for some veteran depth at right outside linebacker to compete with Sean Stewart. At corner, Kershaw returns. Same with Zara Witherspoon. We drafted Marquis Wyrick, Diamond McCoy, and Julius Lamb return. At free safety, LaMarcus Blades, and rookie phenom Lennox Steven. At strong safety, Nate Youngblood, and we drafted Andrew Stringer. And the special teams unit remains the same as last year with Wes McGuire and Spencer Parsons. So with that all being said, the only other change, well, I say the only other, but some pretty big changes, is the coach. The coach is the same, but his schemes are different. We go from a 3-4 to a 4-3 defense, and from the Dallas power run offense to an Arizona spread. And now we travel to New Jersey. We're playing New York, but New York doesn't play in New York. They play in New Jersey. So let's get this game started. The first game of the preseason. Let me just get my chat relay up here. There we go. Seems to be working. Let me see if I can adjust it a little bit. Seems to be going off the edge there. I don't want that. There we go. That's perfect. Now I can see people as they type in while I play the game. Okay, let's get this party started. Let's just make sure I got the right playbooks. I do. I want to get my blue shoes on. I like those better. There we go. And let's go. Now, I'm going to try to get everybody playing time. The starters are going to play very minimally in this first game, as per usual with the preseason. And I'm going to try to get every quarterback in the game for at least one quarter. I got 4 quarterbacks. Really, first and second string are pretty much settled. It's a battle for the practice squad spot. Either the practice squad quarterback's going to win out, or the new rookie that I brought in. We're just going to see who performs better. And here we are in New Jersey. The Giants fans are loud and proud. And we play Super Sim slow. We just watch the players play it out on the field. And it's going to be the Giants kicking off to the Sentinels. Fielded deep in the end zone. That's going to be Bradley, the wide receiver, downing it for touchback. And the Sentinels are going to start at their own 25-yard line. And here comes rookie quarterback, well, not rookie quarterback, but third-year man Kiefer Byrne, who had a bit of an improvement over his rookie season and his sophomore season. But Coach Hennessy wants to see more from him, so he's cranked up the offense to a different style that hopefully suits him and gets that passing game going. Fakes a handoff to Kerr, dumps it off to Kerr out of the backfield, and that's going to lose at least 2 yards. So that's not a great start to the game. Tackle made by Grant. That play didn't fool anybody. Look, they had 3 defenders right in the area, so might want to go back to the drawing board on that one. Single back set, Byrne under center. And there's a handoff up the middle, triplet off left side, doesn't go anywhere. Nice play by number 41. There you see the starting line, Radovich, Hardy, Crockett, Costanzo, and Beatles. Bradley, Kerr, Triplett, Spellman, and Perry Wood. And so far the offensive line really not opening up any holes for the running game. Byrne back to pass and shotgun, setting up a screen to Triplett. He's got some room. Just fakes out a defender, fakes out another defender, but runs out of room on the sideline for a minimal gain of 3 yards. And Spencer Parsons is going to be punting away to the Giants. Right at the 20, and right on top of him, number 22, Zaire Witherspoon on special teams with the tackle. Here comes Keith Bennett, quarterback for the Giants. I want to take the time to thank all the new followers and subscribers on my YouTube channel and my Twitch channel. It's really nice. I've really seen an uptick in followers lately. Fakes the handoff up the middle. Here comes the rush, and down he goes. That's Jordan, the veteran right outside linebacker on the blitz. And Bennett didn't have a chance. Just sent more blitzers than they could block. And it's weird going for a play-action fake on a first down. You didn't establish the run, so who are you trying to fake out? And now they hand it off to the running back, who goes outside. That's Smith. He only gains a couple, as several tacklers are there to meet him. It'll be the rookie Wyrick. You see Pryor, Cologne, Blackburn, Crocker, Russell, Lee Smith, Trammell, and Maxwell for the Giants. They give the credit on the tackle to Zaire Witherspoon. Back to pass. Got some time over the middle, and that is broken up. But looks like a combination of LaMarcus Blades and Aaron Kershaw. So we've seen 2 drives by these offenses look pretty bad. Did that go off his hands? No, that was deflected first by the free safety, LaMarcus Blades. Intended for Trammell. Almost picked off. Blades has great speed for a safety, and he undercut that route. If he had better hands, that might have been going the other way. Back to return the punt is Kerr, and he's not going to get much. So let's see if their second drive on offense looked better than their first. Looks like pistol formation here. And the handoff up the middle to Triplett. He breaks a tackle, goes outside, breaks another tackle, but is ultimately tripped up for minimal gain, maybe no gain. Posey, Pierman, Monroe, and Carter, the starting 4. Buchanan, Grant, and Starks. And in the secondary, Wilkerson, Wilder, Truman, and Manning. And that didn't gain a thing. Handoff off left side. Triplett has some room, makes a couple of cuts. And picks up about 6 yards. And they say 8. They gave him a lot of forward progress on that. 3rd and 2 now. Offset I formation. Handoff up the middle. That's Tyson Kerr. And he's got the first down with a 5-yard pickup. They really like Tyson Kerr. So limited success in the ground game so far, and the passing game hasn't mounted much of a threat yet either. Both defenses playing well. They have the upper hand right now. Lead handoff up the middle. Kerr tries to make a cut outside, but doesn't go anywhere. Loses a yard. Tackled by Brian Grant. Been calling his name a few times already. Just shed the block of Hardy. Yeah, you got to do better than that, Matt Hardy. Back to pass, and he hits Triplett out of the backfield for a gain of a couple. Third and 8. Setting up the screen. Kerr has it. Jukes a defender. Leaps over another defender. And that is actually Niles McKell, the power back, with a 10-yard reception. Some nifty running after the catch. This looked like it was stopped when it was started. He jukes out one defender, leaps over another, and fights forward for another few yards. Well, that's a way to get your name on the depth chart. Lee Kemp who? Back to pass again. He's going deep to the speed threat, and it's intercepted. Bradley could not leap for the ball against Sullivan. Could not get up in the air high enough. Kiefer Byrne tried to go for his deep weapon. It just did not pan out. Bradley is not not known for as a leaper, and he's not very tall. I think he's 5'11". So Sullivan just high pointed the ball, and not a very good effort there by Bradley to defend the ball. You got to help your quarterback a little bit more than that. So deep in their own end zone at the 6 after the turnover. And there's a handoff up the middle to Smith. He's got a little bit of room and turns it into a gain of about 7. 2nd and 3. And there is some movement early before the snap. And that's going to be a false start on the offense. We're going to lose 5 yards. Number 78, the guilty party. 2nd and 8 now. Hand off to Lee Smith, and he's tackled immediately by London Bates. And that's something that Coach Shaq Hennessy really wanted to emphasize. Malone, Hunt, Bates, and Madsen, the front 4. Caver, Bates, and Jordan. Kershaw, Youngblood, Blades, and Wyrick. Last year, this team was the best defense against the pass and near the worst against the run. Back to pass. He's got some time. Here comes the rush. He goes deep down the field, and that's batted away by LaMarcus Blades, the safety. So early on, Bennett is 0 for 2. No points on the board in the first quarter. There's some great defense by both teams so far. And to finish the point earlier, Coach Shaq Hennessy thought that in the 3-4, London Bates wasn't getting protected enough. Kerr fields it, tries to break a tackle, and he is tackled after a gain of about 7 on the return. He felt that having a 4-man front would help get some bigger bodies to help against the run and would free up London Bates to make those tackles that he couldn't quite make last year. Bates is a very athletic linebacker, very good in pass coverage, but struggles to shed blocks. He's thinking with more beef up front, that might free him up. And there's a delayed handoff. Triplett has some room, and he'll pick up about 6 on first down. 2nd and 4. So how will Kiefer Byrne respond after the interception? And there's another delayed handoff. Byrne bounces it, or Triplett bounces it outside, but doesn't find anything. No gain, 3rd and 3. Tremaine on the tackle. And the short pass is caught by Perry Wood. No, it's dropped by Perry Wood. Perry Wood does not drop many passes. He had the catch, but couldn't hold on through the contact. Nice play by Wilkerson to break that one up. That was a sure first down. So neither quarterback looking very comfortable. And Wes McGuire is on to kick a long field goal. He struggles from beyond 50. The kick is up. He's got the No, he doesn't have the distance. He might have had the accuracy, but that didn't have the distance. And that might have missed wide left as well. And there's Shaq Hennessy, same old story. Wes McGuire last year was near perfect. Anything 49 and in. He only missed one kick from 49 and in. He was 4 for 13 from 50-plus yards. There's a handoff up the middle, and London Bates is there to meet him at the line of scrimmage. Give him a loss of 2. Bates just exploding past the line of scrimmage. So the front 4 doing their job, keeping the middle linebacker clean so he can make those plays. Just weaved his way through the blocking. Clogged the gap. Handoff outside. There's Aaron Kershaw. Red run all the way. Gain of 1 on the play. So 3rd and 11. And here comes the rush. He gets it away, dumps it off over the middle for his running back out of the backfield. Gain of 2 on the play to Russell, the backup running back. Tackle made by Diamond McCoy. Just over 3 minutes left in the first quarter. We got a scoreless ball game. That punt goes out of bounds at the 23. So which offense is going to get it going? We've seen a struggling running game, a passing game that can't quite get on the same page. Byrne trying to go deep. It didn't quite work to his deep threat. There's a delayed handoff to Triplett up the middle. He's got some room, tries to juke out a defender, and picks up 9 on 1st down. There's a good run. Give him a gain of 8 instead. 2nd and 2. There's another handoff up the middle, and that's Triplett fighting for a gain of about 4. And Brian Grant goes down with an injury. Don't like to see that in the first game of the preseason or any time. And it looks like he's going to be okay. Just going through some range of motions. Maybe banged up a shoulder on that tackle. Empty backfield. 1st and 10. Back to pass. He's got some time. And he connects to the rookie, Mark Spellman. The tight end, the hybrid tight end wide receiver. You'll see him line up in the slot. Move tight end. Delayed handoff up the middle. That's Triplett. He's got a little bit of room. And he fights his way forward for 1st down. So now the offense has it clicking as they finally are at the 50-yard line. Back to pass over the middle. That is caught by number 83. I think that's the backup tight end, Sanders. And he doesn't get any gain on that. There's a handoff. Tyson Kerr, he tries to juke out the defense, but nothing doing. He's going to lose yards on that play. Offensive line does not seem to be on the same page today. Shaq Hennessy's not going to be happy with the execution. See Tanner Malone and London Bates talking it over. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. They're going to let the clock run out? Yes, they will. Nope, they're going to get one more play off. Heaves it deep downfield. A leaping attempt, but batted away. Trying to see who that was to, and couldn't quite make out the number. So I'm going to bring in the substitutions. I'm going to manually do it because Madden doesn't do a very good job of auto subs. I'm also going to try to do something because I noticed that my game is sort of not going smoothly. So I want to try to maybe close a couple things down, and maybe that'll help. I apologize for the delay of the action, but I need to make sure the right people are in. Kaplan, Kerr, Kemp, McKell, Tomlinson, McCarthy, LaMontagne, Posey. That sounds good. Get Bradley in there. White and Wood. Tight end, Sanders, Strong, Durham. I want Wyrick to get as much playing time as he can. He's the number 2 corner, well, will be. I don't like how Witherspoon matches up as a number 2 corner. He's better in the slot. That should be good. So Spencer Parsons is going to be punting it away after the promising drive sputters out near midfield. And that punt is going to be angled towards the sideline and out of bounds at the 8. The master of punting the ball inside the 20 and inside the 10 and off times inside the 5. So that pins the new quarterback back deep. First down. There's a handoff up the middle, and Russell goes almost nowhere. Gain of 2 on first down. There's another handoff up the middle. He's got a little more room, lowers his shoulder to bowl over a defender, and he picks up 4. So 3rd and 4. Tackle made by the strong safety Stringer. Back to pass. Here comes the pass rush. Gets away and able to turn the corner and get upfield. Looks like Blaylock, number 81, going up against the second-year man, Lennox Stephen. Now, he was a late addition to the roster last year. He was hanging around on the practice squad, but Coach Hennessy liked how he was performing in practice, elevated his status over a veteran that wasn't really performing. And there's a handoff. He spins away from a tackle, gains about 3 on first down. Give him 4. Some shifty running there. Fakes the handoff. He has time, finds his man over the middle for a short gain. It's 3rd and 3. But it was just a matter of hustle and performance. Lennox Stephen, when he got on the field, just made things happen. Back to pass over the middle, and he overthrows his intended receiver. So Henley, unable to connect on 3rd down, and this drive stalls. So we've been seeing this all game long. I don't even know who he was intending to connect with. There's nobody in the area except for Sentinels defenders. The punt's away, back deep to field it. Looks like number 89, Aaron Posey, the wide receiver. And he doesn't get much on the return. So now here comes the veteran Kaplan. What can he do in this offensive scheme? Tyson Kerr in the backfield. And they hand off to Kerr off the left side, and he gets not much. He gets nothing. At least it wasn't negative numbers. And there's another handoff up the middle. He's got a little bit more running room this time. Give him a gain of 5. 3rd and 5 now. Kaplan in shotgun. Drops back to pass, dumps it off, and hits his man. That's Parrish McCarthy, who's able to juke out a defender and pick up the first down. Parrish McCarthy got some playing time later on in the season last year, and they just really want him to step up. He made some plays, showed some flashes, and now they just need him to be more consistent. Man in motion is Spellman. Hand off to Kerr, who breaks it off outside, tries to juke out a defender, but ends up losing some yardage there, only picking up 2. He could have had maybe 4 or more if he just stayed the course. Right up the middle, that is Lee Kemp with a gain of 9 on his first carry of the game. Just a north-south one-cut runner. Not going to see him spinning and making a whole bunch of cuts back and forth. He's just going to bulldoze you. He made his one cut. First and 10, past midfield. Barely. Delayed handoff. Kerr has a lot of room. Check that. That's Kemp again. Give him another 9-yard gain. Tackle made by Farmer. And there's an end around with Mark Spellman, the tight end slash slot receiver. Give him a gain of 5 and a first down. Back to pass. Here comes the rush. He gets it away, and that is, looks like Sanders, the number 2 tight end. Gain of 3. So able to get it away and get something out of a play that looked like it might be a sack. And there goes Spellman again, and he's got a little bit of room off right side. Third and 2. They go up. And it's dropped. Picked up by Kaplan. But they're still going to lose yards. This might be another long field goal attempt by Wes McGuire. So they tried to hand it off up the middle. Kerr saw nothing there, tried to cut it back to the right. Nothing doing, and then he coughed up the football. Luckily it was pounced on by his teammate. Kaplan, the wily veteran, with his... What is the camera doing there? Madden camera. Here comes Wes McGuire. Kick is up. He's got plenty of distance. And that one's through the uprights, and we have the first lead of the game. The Orlando Sentinels take a 3-point lead with about 5 minutes to go before the end of the half. So the issue usually isn't distance with Wes McGuire. He's got a very strong leg. And fielded from the end zone. It's a nice return by number 82, Lawson. Gets it out to the 30. Good starting field position for the Giants. And it looks like somebody... Nope. I thought somebody might have been... Yep, somebody was shaken up on the play. That's why there was a delay. That looks like number 87, Donnell White. But it looks like he'll be all right. There's a play-action bootleg. Deep, wobbly pass downfield, and that's not going to find home in a wide receiver's hands. So Henley is trying to go deep. It's just not working. Quick hitter. Whoa, that's a fumble. Looks like he was trying a wide receiver screen. And luckily, that ball went out of bounds for a fumble, and it wasn't picked up. That was a wacky play. 3rd and 13. Henley in shotgun, drops back to pass. Over the middle, connects to number 81, but he spins away from a gang of tacklers fighting forward. That's Blaylock again. Yeah, he was fighting for everything he could get. Give him some credit. He was not going down without a fight. He catches this ball. Here comes 3 defenders, and he just runs here, and a 4th defender. Here comes 3 more defenders, and he's still not wanting to go down. Think somebody wants to make the roster? But 8 yards when you need 10 is not going to get it done. Punter comes on. Posey's going to be back to field this one. And he takes it about maybe 5-6 yards on the return. Not much room, good special teams coverage. And here comes Kaplan on his second drive. Managed to get a drive to put up 3 points on the board. The only points of the ball game. Fakes the handoff, drops back over the middle deep, and overthrows the receiver. Offset I formation. Handoff off the right side, and Kerr has quite a bit of room, and it looks like he picks up 8 yards on that carry. His best run of the game so far. 3rd and 2. Handoff off the right side again, and Kerr just manages to sneak past the line of gain. So 1st down. Just enough. Defensive troops trying to get fired up. Celebrate the 1st down. Say, good, give us some breathing room. Let us get our oxygen back. Over the middle, a tough catch made by Kaplan, and he staggers forward for a 1st down. Mark Spellman. Delayed handoff up the middle, and that's Lee Kemp. Gain of a couple, maybe 3. We hit the 2-minute warning. Kaplan gets the wayward snap and throws it out of bounds. He had a target in the area, but accuracy has been a problem for all the quarterbacks we've seen so far. Back to pass again, dumps it off, and that catch is made. Looks like it might have been Ricky LaMontagne, but that's not going to be enough for a 1st down. So again, punting it away. It's going to be Spencer Parsons. He gets this one, angles it out of bounds at the 15. So another kick inside the 20. Punter doing his job in mid-season form. And here comes the Giants quarterback, Henley, who's looked very, very shaky, to say the least. Hands off up the middle. There's some running room. And plowing forward is Russell for a nice gain of 9 yards on the carry. Dropping back to pass. Over the middle is Russell out of the backfield. And that's going to pick up enough, more than enough for a 1st down. And hurry up. Here comes the rush. He gets it away, and another pass. It's completed, but fumbled and recovered by Steve Cleveland, I believe. They say Denario Blanton made the tackle, but he's not number 91. I think that's going to get overturned. I think the ground caused that fumble. Comes Kaplan in the offense trotting on the field, but I think they're going to challenge this. Yep, here comes the booth review. It's not going to have to be challenged because it's under 2 minutes. Yeah, that looks like the ground caused that one. I think they're going to overturn it. Yep, knees down, ball comes out after. No fumble. So the Giants retain possession. It's 2nd and 7, dropping back to pass. He's got time, slings it out to the running back, and he's hit immediately by Diamond McCoy. Timeout taken. Got 35 seconds, maybe try a deep pass on 3rd and 10. He's got time. Time's running out, and number 53 gets there. The first sack of the game for the Sentinels. Back deep with some blocking is Posey, and he's going to get it out to the 40-yard line. So Sentinels have 2 timeouts in 21 seconds. I guess they're going to just toss the ball downfield as far as they can. Kaplan has a strong arm, so he can get it. He can get it downfield. It's just a question of where is it going to go. Maybe they just run out the clock with the lead. Nope, they're going to dial something up. They pass it to Sanders for a minimal gain, and they take another timeout. 3-yard pickup. I don't understand the short pass to the tight end there. You need to go all the way down the field, call a timeout, get in the field goal range. And the delayed handoff, they fake it over the middle. That's a nice catch. There's a flag on the play. And it's holding on the offense. Shaquem Wagner, the second-year right tackle. "12 seconds to go. Kaplan going to heave it deep downfield in a sea of traffic, and it bounces around and falls incomplete. 3rd and 17 with 5 seconds left to go. They do have a timeout, but I don't think it's going to matter, even if they could get into range. Got time, heaves it deep again, deep downfield, and batted away by the defense as time expires. So at the end of the half, it's the Orlando Sentinels up 3-0. You can see the team stats, and they do not look pretty. See Lee Camp on a run there. Burns setting up a nice screen to Niles McKell, looking like a Walter Payton. And I'm going to get the 3rd stringers in here now. Kick fielded. Spin out of a tackle. Nice return. Here comes Henley. Who's had a very rough second half. Or, not second half. First half. The second half is coming up right now. As soon as I get my bearings and figure out what's going on here. So now, the rookie Truman is going to get a chance to play, and Harry Armstrong was on the practice squad last year. We'll let... I already know what I'm going to get from Kemp. I'm going to let McKell, the younger guy, get some snaps. Wide receiver's going to stay the same. I want to get Strong and Durham out there. I'll keep the second string offensive line out there. I already know what I have in Bates. Let's get Kendall, Cohen some time. Lorenzo Day got that sack. He'll come in the 4th quarter. It's a good job by the practice squad linebacker. All right, so we've rotated out the defensive line. Man in motion across the formation. There's a handoff, and there's Daylate up the middle. Gain of about 7 on first down. Tackle made by Lennox Steven. Give him a gain of 6. There's another handoff off left side. There's Daylate. And there's Stringer, the strong safety, bringing him down, but not in enough time before he makes the first down carry. And there's another handoff up the middle. He breaks through a tackle. And that's Stringer again. Gain of 7. So the new defensive line so far not up to the task. Delayed handoff. Lennox Steven. With the tackle. So they're finding success in the ground game. There's another handoff, and that's Denario Blanton coming up from the middle linebacker spot. Blanton, also known as a very good pass coverage linebacker. He's got a lot of speed and athleticism, but not stout against the run, and that's something that really, really bothered Shaq Hennessy. They had the 3rd overall defense. The passing offense or defense was amazing. The running defense was one of the worst in the game. And that's what really cost them. Teams that had a good power run. Play action fake, deep over the middle, and that's caught by number 82. Nice catch by Lawson, who's also acting as a return man. Witherspoon not able to keep him up with them in coverage. There's a toss outside. It's well blocked downfield. And that's a first down carry as he scampers out of bounds. Well, they say just short. And there's motion early. Another false start. This time it's a tight end, Blaylock. So the Giants finding something working here for them, the ground game and then the deep pass. And there's a quarterback keeper, not really fooling anyone, and he takes a hard hit between Lennox Steven and Brinkley. Dropping back to pass, here comes the rush. He's got a man open. That's Blaylock over the middle, making up for that false start with a nice catch. 1st and goal from the 9. So inside the red zone and threatening to score the first touchdown of the game is the New York Giants. Somebody got lost in coverage. This looks like a tight end seam route. Nobody ran with him. Hand off. Up the middle, cuts it out, finds a little bit of room, runs through the number 91, drags him down. It's Kurt Kendall. And there's more motion up front. This time it's encroachment on the defense. Kent Kendall, who just got ran over the last play, and now is trying to get an early jump on the run play, and the official said, "No, sir, you can't do that. You gotta wait for the ball to move first." Fakes the handoff, back of the end zone, and it is batted away. Incomplete. So Henley, who had a rough start, is now 8 of 11. 3rd and goal at the 3. Man in motion. They handed it off left side, and he's going to waltz into the end zone untouched. Touchdown, Giants. So Saxon just gets a good block downfield. Lennox Steven taken out of the play, and Denario Blanton was trying to chase him down from behind. See, number 86, Homan, boxed out the safety, took him out of the play, and that's what sprung it. One for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Giants take a 4-point lead halfway through the 3rd quarter. So here comes the rookie Truman. Undrafted free agent pickup. Fielded at the front of the end zone. That's Tyson Kerr, number 34. getting it out to the 27. He was the starting kick and punt returner. Ran a punt back for a touchdown last year. I think the job is his. Here comes Truman. Delays the handoff to Niles McKell, who goes nowhere. -1 yard. He goes backwards. So the power back not able to power through Monroe. Big defensive tackle. I'm hungry, and I eat running backs. So now they decide to put an extra blocker out there at fullback. There's another handoff up the middle, and McKell's going to gain about 4 on this one. We got an injury on the field. Horn goes down, taking a knee. Hopefully it's nothing serious. And it looks like he's just shaken up. He should be fine. Have to see if they let him return to the game since we're this late in the third quarter already. 3rd and 7. Truman in shotgun, back to pass. Got some time, steps away from the pressure, delivers the ball downfield and batted away from number 80. It's Ricky LaMontagne. Unable to come up with the reception. Parsons back to punt it. Deep punt. Fielded at the 20. He's got some room. A little bit of shake and bake. Nice return by Homan. Malachi Saxton. Not a lot of yards, but the one 3-yard run that mattered was the touchdown. That's the difference in the ball game. Play action pass on 1st down. He's got time. Dials it up deep, and that's going to fall incomplete. Handoff up the middle. He's got daylight, and that is close to a 1st down. Give him the 1st down. 10 yards for Russell. A tackle made by Stringer, the rookie strong safety. And then the backup defensive line is not doing a very good job against this backup offensive line. Since that substitution was made, the ground game for the Giants has really kicked it into high gear. And we're seeing a lot of tackles on running backs from the secondary, and that's not what you want to see. Another handoff up the middle. He's got room again. And that's Stringer again with another tackle. He's filling up the stat box. But you don't want your safety making tackles 10 yards down the field, giving up 1st downs. That's the way you lose ball games. Nothing but daylight. But this is what the preseason is for. You sort out what you have, what you don't have. See if there's some adjustments to be made. Fakes the pass. And he has room up the middle again as he weaves his way through the defense and picks up 7 on 1st down. 2nd and 3. And the Sentinels 36. There's another handoff up the middle and a 1st down. And it sounds like a broken record. They just run the ball up the middle, and there's nothing this defense can do to stop them. Back to pass, out of the backfield, and met immediately for a gain of 4. It's Russell out of the backfield. Tackle made by Jason McKnight. They fake the handoff. Deep pass down the field. Leaping attempt. But batted away by Zaire Witherspoon, who's a feisty physical defender. 3rd and 6. Back to pass. Has time. Deep pass is caught in front of Wyrick. Reception made by Dukes. First of the day. Wyrick was their first-round draft pick. Top pick in the first round. They might have picked him a little bit early. They felt he was the best talent at his position in the draft. One of the best players in the draft. But he's going to make plays when it matters. Rookie's going to get tested. There's a run up the middle that's stopped for minimal gain finally. 2nd and 9. Mac Rowland in on the tackle. There's another handoff up the middle. Short gain. Kent Kendall on the tackle. 3rd and 5. Back to pass. Here comes the rush. Has time, gets it away, and it's incomplete. Couldn't hold on through the contact. So it looks like they'll have to settle for 3 points. And Lennox Stephen able to break up the tackle, and that's what we've been seeing from this young man, is that in the time when he gets to play on the field, he makes things happen. So he prevents a touchdown. Have to think this is automatic. Kick is up. It's good. And the New York Giants, in the waning minutes of the 3rd quarter, take a touchdown lead. I should say a 7-point lead. A touchdown is only 6 points. So long sustained drive, fed by the running game, let down by the passing game when it mattered. Kerr's going to down that one in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes Truman for his 2nd drive. Back to pass. Checks down over the middle. That looks like Strong, the 3rd tight end, for a gain of 1. Handoff off right side's got some room. A little stutter step. Tyson Kerr is able to pick up a few yards. Give him 4. 3rd and 5. Back to pass. Scans the field. Throws it outside and is intercepted. Intended for Mark Spellman. And picked off by Sullivan, who already had an interception earlier in the game when Kiefer Byrne tried to go deep to Chris Bradley. And that was just not a very good effort by Spellman. Pass was thrown behind him for sure. Well, I guess there wasn't really much he could do. The pass was really thrown behind him. Not a very good pass at all. You see the success Lyle Russell has had. 13 for almost 80. Very good yards per carry. And they go play action pass. Here comes the rush, but he gets it away, and that's a 1st down as he checks it down to Russell out of the backfield. Well-designed play. They're executing their game plan. And there's another handoff up the middle, gets through the traffic, and that's Stringer, the strong safety, bringing him down after a gain of 8. More of the same. If it's working, you keep going with it, right? Until they can stop it. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. And I'm going to bring in the 4th stringers now. The way backups. 2nd and 2. Handoff up the middle, and they finally stop him behind the line of scrimmage, or at the line of scrimmage at least. Tackle made by Jason McKnight. Alright, so time for the fourth string quarterback, Harry Armstrong. I'm going to let McKell's already in there. Kerr's in there. Put triplet. Wide receiver, tight end. Yeah, let's go with Durham. Left tackle, we'll put Lacoste. Left guard, Moorhead. Center, Bates. Right guard will stay the same because I don't have anybody else. Same with Wagner. We'll let Maxwell come in. Brinkley. Cohen. Cleveland. Kendall, Bates. Sounds good. Day. Baber's still playing. Don't have anybody there. Keep those guys in. I don't have any third string safeties, so there we go. So now the very end of the depth chart coming in. Just get him some snaps. Hi, Mandrell. Welcome. And there's a fumble. It's picked up. But number 96, he's running for his life. Number 81, Blaylock, chasing him down from behind. I am using the simulator, the sliders from something called the RFL, the Relocation Football League for Madden 20. Difficulties all Madden, and I'm also playing on PC, so I'm using something called the Sabo mods, and the latest mod he has for Madden 20. Thanks for joining the chat, and thanks for joining the show. I hope you're enjoying it. This is the first preseason game of the second season for the Orlando Sentinels. And there's a handoff to the tight end / slot receiver, Mark Spellman. And he goes nowhere. Goes backwards for -1 yard. Looks like the slot corner just came out on a blitz. There's a false start. That's not what you want to see. You get a turnover, you run for negative yards, and on the second snap, you have a false start, and you lose 6 yards. Back to pass is Truman. Oh, sorry, that's Armstrong to Kerr out of the backfield, and that's not going to get him much. No gain. There's a quick hitter. Looks like number, I'm trying to read the number, 88. That's Terrence Durham, the converted fullback turned tight end. And he makes a catch. But it's not going to be enough for a first down, so this is going to be either go for it or a chip shot field goal. They're going to go for it. Why not? It's the preseason. This is what you're trying to find out. Who are your playmakers? Who deserves a roster spot? Back to pass again for the end zone, and it's caught by Mark Spellman. Touchdown! The 6'6", 240-pound wide receiver turned tight end. And you can see just how much bigger he is than that secondary, and you just toss it up in the air on the top shelf where nobody else can get it. So the practice squad quarterback from last year comes in the fourth quarter and engineers a drive that ties up the game. Wes McGuire for the PAT. Brand new ball game. Don't tell me we're going to have overtime in the preseason. And Shaq Hennessy likes what he sees. So that fumble led directly to points. Down in the end zone for a touchback. So the Giants start at their own 25. So how you doing, Mandrell? Having a good weekend? Toss play to the right. He's got some running room. I say that's a gain of 9. They give him 8. Delayed handoff off the left side, and he's got enough for a first down. This second string defensive line not really getting the job done. And there's a handoff up the middle for a gain of 8. They give him 9. There's a read option, and Henley's going to have enough for a first down. Third string outside linebacker Day, who has a sack on the day. Pass over the middle. Dangerous pass. Batted around, but hauled in by the wide receiver. Lucky. Lawson able to scoop that one out of the air and met in the backfield by Day for a loss of 2. Nice play. Your third string linebacker trying to make a team. You make a play in the backfield on a running back, and you get a sack. It's a way to make the coach take notice, right? So 3rd and 6. Just under 9 minutes to go in the game. 10-10 ball game. Back to passes Henley. He's got time. Finds his man just past the sticks. Looks like Lawson again. And Stringer has 10 tackles on the game. Most of those against running backs 8, 9, 10 yards down the field. Single back. Handoff up the middle, and there's a little bit of room. Saxton able to get 6. And the backup offensive line for the Giants just pushing the third stringers around. And there's another run up the middle for a first down. Russell again just takes the ball, runs right up the middle, and picks up 5, 6, 7+ yards every single time. McKnight on the tackle. There's another run up the middle. And that one's only going to gain about 3. Kirk Kendall on the stop. Gain of 2. Pump fake. Plenty of room. McKnight on the tackle. 3rd and 1. Got to think. Oh, and there's motion. Early movement. And that's encroachment, and that's going to give him a free first down. So you can't stop him on the run, and then you give him a free first down. Come on, Kirk Kendall. Rookie. Well, at least I know my chat overlay is working. Wish it had a timestamp. That'd be nice. There's another handoff off left side, and the gap is filled by Diamond McCoy and others. Play action fake. Here comes the rush. And it gets home. Brinkley in on a sack. That's his 2nd of the game. Will Brinkley. Call that a coverage sack. He had some time, just had nowhere to go with the football. Credit to the secondary. Third and 16. Shotgun back to pass. Gets rid of it, and it's off the hands and almost intercepted. Denario Blanton almost picked that up off the ground for an interception. So this makes the field goal a little bit longer of an attempt. Just off the fingertips for both players. This kicker does not have the strongest leg in the world, but I think he can make this. Snap is good. The kick is up, and it's right down Broadway. And that's going to give the Giants a 3-point lead with 4:20 left on the clock. Oh boy. It's April 20th. Fielding the kick. And he has a lane. Good return up the middle is Tyson Kerr, giving his team great field position on the kick return. And that's why they like him as the returner. He's dangerous on punts and kicks. With that running back carrier vision, he's got speed, agility, elusiveness. Just give him a block or two and he's gone. So can the practice squad quarterback engineer another scoring drive? We're going to find out. He's got plenty of time. And he hits his man. That looks like Mark Spellman again. Why not go for the tallest man on the field? He's catching everything. Nice route, nice pass, right on the money. And just see how much bigger he is than all those secondary players. That is a mismatch. Across midfield already. He dials it up again deep. Leaping catch. Oh, knocked away. Spellman went up for it and had it for a moment, but credit to the secondary corner knocking it away out of his hands. There's another pass. That's complete to Parrish McCarthy, number 82. 3rd and 2. Will they try to pound it up the middle? Looks like they go in heavy package. Could be play action. No, they're just going to try to pound it up the middle with Niles McKell, and he goes nowhere. 4th and 5, you got to figure they're going to go for it. This is a little bit too far for Wes McGuire's. Nice read by Birch. He knew what was coming. And they're going to try this kick. Oh boy. The kick is up. It has the... No. Thought it had a distance. Let's see if this one replays it. How close did he go? Because I think it missed by a country mile to the right. Yeah, I think he had a distance. He just missed it wide right. And, yep. The 50-plus yard field goal struggles continue for the Orlando Sentinels. So we got a 2-minute warning in all their timeouts. In theory, they can get a 3 and out. And there's a quick stop on 1st down for a loss of 2 or 3. We're going to let it go to the 2-minute warning. No, they took a timeout. Okay. They're trying to really preserve some time. Fakes the handoff, rolls out, has time, checks it down to the running back out of the backfield. Fights forward, but gets stopped after a gain of about 6. They take a timeout, or do they let... They took another timeout, so 3rd and 7. If they stop him here, they're going to have plenty of time on the clock. Pass rush gets there, and he throws it out of bounds. And that's the 2-minute warning. So with 2 minutes and a timeout left, the Sentinels are going to get the ball back. Punts up and away. And it checks up. What a weird bounce. So they're going to have to go 90 yards to get a touchdown. Or about maybe 60 or 70 yards to get a field goal. So does Truman, or I keep calling him Truman, this is Armstrong in now. And he passes it complete Spellman breaks free of a tackle, but the second wave is able to bring him down after a gain of 5. Checks it down to Spellman out of the backfield. It makes a man miss and picks up the first down. They don't have to hurry. And they got to hurry up, but they don't have to force and rush. Here comes the rush. He gets it away. And what a catch out of the backfield by Tyson Kerr. A leaping, diving catch. And there's another short gain by number 88. That's Terrence Durham. And here comes the rush, and it gets home. Number 54, Clemens. And with very precious few seconds left on the clock, they have to take a timeout. They're going to have to heave something deep downfield and get it out of bounds to have a chance to set up a field goal. Or they just take some Hail Mary tries here. And they're going to just chuck it as deep as he can, and that's batted away. Incomplete. Looks like Durham had his hands on it, but through all that kind of traffic, yep, Durham has a hand on it right here. Tries to haul it in, but there were so many bodies, so many arms in the way. That would have been a miracle catch from a converted fullback. That's asking a lot. Armstrong back to heave one deep, and it's going out of... Caught! No! Batted away on the sidelines. I don't know if he would have come down with it inbounds anyway. So with 3 seconds left, it is really a Hail Mary situation now. Armstrong, oddly enough, does not have that strong of an arm. No, even if he caught it, he would have been out of bounds. Give Parrish McCarthy an A for effort, though. He tried. One last desperation throw, deep down the field. And it is batted away and intercepted off the bounce. And it's not going to matter. Game over. Truman with the interception, but that wasn't really anybody's fault. Coach Hennessy's not going to be too pleased with the performance. There were some positives to take away, but it was terrible execution for the most part. See, 158 passing yards, so the more things change, the more things stay the same. But that yardage was gained against the second unit defense, so I don't know how much stock you can take into that, other than the backups just didn't do a very good job. We'll take a quick look at the numbers. Not really sure what much there is to glean from them. So everybody had some limited playing time. Armstrong had the only passing touchdown, but threw an interception. Kaplan did not throw a touchdown or an interception. Byrne was erratic. Even though he completed 6 of 9, he was really not hitting his receivers well. Truman was shaky at best. Didn't really get a fair look. The ground game didn't really do amazing. Triplett did pretty well. Kemp had some good success in limited carries. McKell had a really good reception, and so did Tyson Kerr out of the backfield. The receiving was led by Mark Spellman, who had a nice touchdown at the end of the game to tie it up momentarily, but this spread offense didn't do a whole lot otherwise. Jeremiah Spriggs let up a sack. Defensively, you're going to see a lot of secondary players with big tackling numbers. Stringer, Lennox Steven, Jason McKnight, Denario Blanton, Diamond McCoy. Tackles for loss, we got McCoy, Day, Blanton, McKnight, and Bates. Sacks, Wendell Brinkley had 2. Lorenzo Day had 1, and Bernard Jordan had 1. Interceptions, we had none. Deflections, we had quite a few. McCoy with 2, Blades with 2, LaMontagne has 1 somehow. Sean Stewart, Lennox Steven, and Zaire Witherspoon all with 1. Brinkley also had that strip sack. was picked up by Dwayne Maxwell, who was really chugging downfield to try to make that touchdown, but was ultimately brought down from behind by a wide receiver. The kicking game, as you can see, Wes McGuire 0 for 2 from 50 plus, but inside that, he's fine. So don't make the man kick from 50 plus. Spencer Parsons had his usual day, 4 punts, 2 inside the 20. Kick return, a nice day by Tyson Kerr. And on the punt return, not a whole lot to speak of. So, in the end, it doesn't really matter. Guys got playing time. They got off the field healthy. Nobody got injured. But, what can you really gain from that kind of game when your starters aren't really on the field? You can only judge it by one quarter. And it wasn't very pretty for the starters. Kiefer Byrne tried one deep pass, and it did not work. So that's going to do it for today's episode. We're going to come back maybe in a couple days for the second preseason game. And that's going to do it for Ben Venu's Corner. I want to thank everybody for joining me. I want to thank you for all the follows on Twitch and on YouTube. What I do is I record these games live and then upload them up to YouTube for preservation's sake. You can watch the first season and what I've done with that, if you like, on YouTube. And Mandrell asked me about the sliders and everything. You can get the sliders from the link that I have in my profile in the descriptions for my YouTube Madden games. It's from the RFL, it's Relocation Football League, and the Sabo mods, S-A-B-O, you can get that from Operation Sports, and that's only going to work if you play on PC. Unfortunately, if you play on a console, the Sabo mods are not going to matter. And I play on all Madden, and with the Sabo mods, I play on competitive, not simulation. So I hope that answers your question. If not, I can shoot you an IM or direct message or something if you got Discord or what have you. So thank you for joining me. You all have a great weekend. The Orlando Sentinels are a 3-point loser in their first game of the preseason. What adjustments need to be made? Do any adjustments need to be made? It's preseason football, and the backups played most of the game. I guess you can gain more from the second game when the starters will be playing a full half. So join me next time. Stay tuned to my Twitter account for updates. You can always get the notifications if you follow. I try to get on here about 5 minutes before game time. I stream usually around 10:30 in the morning with some old school content. Right now I'm doing something called Baseball Stars from the Nintendo Entertainment System, but I might change that up a little bit from time to time. I did the Guardian Legend, which I think is a great action RPG from that generation. It's like a futuristic Legend of Zelda, and I think it doesn't get enough credit. It should be mentioned with the all-time greats like the Legend of Zelda. And then, usually around 8 p.m., I try to get on with my Madden content, and again, I might switch it up from time to time just to get a little bit of spice of life and variety, you know? Alright, this video is going on very long, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it off now. I hope you're all happy, having a great weekend, and we'll see you again next time here on Ben's Corner, where Shaq Hennessy tries to get his Orlando Sentinels into the playoffs again, and hopefully deeper this year. But we're going to have to wait and see, aren't we? Take care, everybody.